Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Last time we left off, we concluded Chapter 3 when we're looking for Ramon. Still can't find him yet, although various people are saying stay away from the tower on the north side of town. And along with that, now it's night. So we'll see if the village is any different later at night. Now, the reason I'm here in the opening here, or like the start menu, is because we haven't really checked out the bonuses yet. I figured we'd take a quick look at it. Let's load our file. And so we have a few things here. We are already aware of the puzzle index, where it just simply lists all the puzzles that we've seen so far in the game. And you might see a couple here in the bottom, because I did check something out right before I started this, because I was wondering what it was. But we have Layton's challenges. If you all remember, we did unlock this. Was it after we built our robotic dog, or it was sometime around there? We unlocked this, and it says here, test your wits against the hardest puzzles the professor has to offer. Do you have what it takes to solve them? So yeah, depending on what we do in the game, we get various new puzzles, including the inventor's house. And we have other puzzles to solve. For example, like puzzle 121, that states diamond in a flag with 60 picarats. And there you go. Below is a diagram of a flag. From the measurements shown on the diagram, can you calculate what fraction of the flag's total area is represented by the diamond in the middle? Your answer will be the denominator for a fraction in 1 over x form. Don't complicate things by bringing trigonometry into the mix. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on to. The solution is simple enough to work out in your head. Yeah, screw all this. I don't know if I'm gonna do this off screen. Will I look it up later? I don't know. Like, cause I forgot everything about this stuff. Like, as soon as math wasn't like terribly hard for me in school, but it is one of those things where if I'm not gonna utilize it in my day-to-day life anymore, it's gonna fall out. So I would have to kind of like relearn various aspects of what they're asking me here in order to calculate this. So yeah, here we go. Have fun with that. So, like I said, that might be like a bonus video, something I go over like all these puzzles. We also have a weekly puzzle, which I guess was a feature when the game first came out. You can download brand new puzzles using the Nintendo WFC. You can't get these puzzles anywhere else. I tried doing this off screen and get everything set up. I wasn't getting it to work. But apparently you can maybe get like a save file that has this already on there. So maybe I'll do that as another bonus video. I don't know. I think there's like 20 something or another of them. So just want to showcase that off to you guys. Like, hey, there's more to this than just the story, right? So there we go. Now on to the actual game. Our story so far. In the course of their afternoon-long investigation through St. Mystere, Luke and Layton stumble on a rumor about some mysterious kidnappings. The professor has a hunch that Ramon's disappearance and these kidnappings must be connected. I kind of forgot how creepy the man is there on the left. In a quest for further details, the intrepid pair continue their search of St. Mystere into the night. And there you go. Into the night itself. Are you gonna laugh again, or what are you gonna do for us this time around? I'm sorry, young lady. Could you help us? We're looking for someone, you see, and... Sorry, can't help you. And by can't, I mean don't want to. I've barely even talked to Ramon, and I'm so not interested in this search. Hee. But maybe if you help me solve this puzzle, I just might, remember something. Tee-hee, of course, because that's how it works. And just who do you think you are, young lady? Wow, is Layton actually getting a little upset there? Puzzled aliens. From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observes humans using a bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other and says, "How strange. The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I'd never seen anything like it." What could these extraterrestrial visitors be talking about? There's not even an image? I literally just gotta write out something. Okay. They're opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. Like a map? But like, what are they talking about a line? Huh. I'm trying to, they're like, it's opening a hole in a sheet of paper, marking it with a line. Like, right now, off the bat, I'm thinking of, like, a map, because they're saying they're marking something to show others where the hole is. So I'm thinking, like, a ruler, a map, something or another, It's opening a hole in a sheet of paper. Like a hole puncher? That's another thing I'm thinking of. So I guess we go down that line. They use a hole puncher, and then marking of the line to show the... Wait. Opening a hole in a sheet of paper. I'm marking it with a line to show you. Oh my god. No, oh, Jesus. I know we were just talking about like not using math and all that, but I think I know what they're talking about, and the stupid name is really... I forgot what it's called. Oh my god. Oh, I hated using them too. I was never like couldn't hold it steady, and oh my god. I think I was using the term like opening a hole in the, like I'm thinking a hole puncher. What the hell is it? Compass! Dear God in heaven! Because I was literally looking around my desk. I was like, I'm fairly certain I had it around here. It's a freaking compass. If you guys remember, if you guys ever used it in math, one end is a pointy end that you put a hole in a sheet of the paper, and then either you can draw it to like kind of determine the diameter, circumference, or whatever the hell you're doing, or based on the curvature or whatever, you could draw. Now the thing is, this is draw marking of a line. I think we had to be a little interpretive here because it's like they're aliens. They don't know what the hell we're doing. Dear God, I'm fairly certain they're thinking of a compass. If I can spell it, that'd be great. Compass. Yes. God.
Luke, here's my answer.
I don't know why it's called a compass, though. I'll be honest with you guys.
Thinking is the key to success.
I have not used one in ages. And like I'm literally looking around my desk right now. I have like a stapler, a stapler remover, the compass, a freaking dictionary and thesaurus, like stuff like I will never ever use. I'm sure they're from when I was in grade school and high school, but I'm like, I just don't get rid of them. When you think about it, the alien's description of a compass is pretty much spot on. Interesting how widely the perception of a single object can vary, isn't it? Yeah, dear God, yeah, I hated using it though. I've heard that if you aren't careful walking around St. Mystere at night, you can run into trouble. I bet Ramon wasn't being careful. What exactly do you mean? Got another painting scrap, though. Alright. Let's head off elsewhere. Oh, you're the funny-looking guy. What do you got going on? Oh, goodness, whatever shall I do? What seems to be the trouble, sir? Let's see here. Strong, young, and you look like you have a good back. Oh, thank heavens you came along. I beg your pardon. I've searched everywhere, and I just can't find a damn thing. Interpretation. Oh, I suppose I must have dropped it when I was out strolling by the park this afternoon. I will go search for it myself, but it's gotten dark out.
It is awfully scary out there.
Nothing of the sort. It's just that, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore. My eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. Buddy, I get it. So how about it, Sonny? Will you help out an old man and go search in front of the park for me? If we can.
What? But we're in the middle of our investigation right now.
Now, Luke, no need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small ways away. And who knows, we might actually find some information to aid our case there. Besides, helping those in need is a duty of any gentleman. Splendid! I'll wait right here for you to come back. I'm counting on you. But one more detail, please, sir. What exactly did you drop? Yeah, that would help. Drop? Oh, no, God, what was it? Oh, that's right, it was my watch. Actually, my best wristwatch. Bring it back to me, Sonny. Wait. Did you find something up there? You did. There's hint coins? Uh-oh. That thing didn't tell me about any hint coins up here. Oh, no. That's a little worrisome. I wonder... Huh. Maybe I was gonna find it later, but... Or wait. Was I not looking at it right? Crap, no. I wasn't looking at it right. There's actually some in the other area too, well, fine. But anyway, we found one there in the chimney. Well, no, actually, that wasn't a chimney. That was literally the roof of the House of Puzzles. There's also the window. Has one. There's also the barrel in front of the house to the left. There you go. And the chimney here on the right. There you go. All right. Let me go back. Now over here, there's one by the manhole. There's one by a white bag here, kind of to top right-ish a little bit. And then somewhere in the sidewalk here to the left. There we go. Kind of like the top of the sidewalk there. Okay. So you mentioned something about, like, oh, it might be near the park, so we're here by the gate, but there are more hint coins, including the one on the trash can. Somewhere? No? There should be one here. Well, there's one on the top right of the right post. And there should be one around the wall here-ish. Maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay. There it is. Dear God, I was like, there should be one by the trash can. This is kind of like the lid of it. All right. Now, what do you have for us? Jared lost something again. I think he's getting kind of slow. He's always dropping stuff. So, what did he drop this time? Let me guess, was it a wristwatch? Indeed, he did drop a wristwatch. Did you pick it up around here? Yep. Well, actually, no, because Patrice was actually the one to find it. Thing is, it was already late when she found it, so she decided to hold on to it until morning. Go to the inn and you can probably ask her for it. So there we go. Now that I've got your attention, could you just give me a hand and solve this here puzzle? The dark place is giving me the willies, but I wanted to solve the puzzle so bad I just came out here for help. The puzzle's all about stars, see? Maybe you can make sense of the thing, Of course. I'd be happy to help you with it. You really couldn't wait until morning, but... Alright. Only 20 picarets doesn't mean it won't be hard, but the biggest star. Legend has it that people used to stare up at the heavens and find images of animals or important events in the constellations. Astronomy always was kind of a little interesting to me. Looking up at the star-filled sky here, try to connect the 5 largest objects in space to form the largest 5-pointed star possible. Connect stars by drawing a line between them. Make sure that your line doesn't pass through another star along the way. Try to connect the 5 largest objects in space to form... Well, that's unfortunately... I mean, do you see what I'm getting at here? Like, it kind of looks, even when I do it like that, is it technically crossing the other star there? It's fine there. Maybe it's fine there. That looks okay. I made a little bow tie. Shoot. Well, I don't... What else? I mean, okay, hold on. Let me redo this again. If I just kind of look at this normally, we see those 4 stars seem pretty big, right? I don't know... There's gotta be a trick to this, too. Because it doesn't even say stars. It says connect the 5 largest objects in space. I feel like they're tricking us there, because we once again, we have those 5 stars that are pretty large compared to everything else in the sky, but something else has to be a thing to connect to. And, like, I'm thinking, like, do they mean, like, the house or whatever? Those bastards. That is one of them right there. Now, when they mean... Considering that's a point, do they mean the tree, or do they mean... Is that, like, a representation of, like, the planet? Because that is a large object in the sky. Or a large object in space. So that actually might be it, but... I guess with that being said, trying to see if nothing crosses over. That looks good, I think. Yes. Okay.
Luke, here's my answer.
Once again, if it seems too simple, take
Another
a step
puzzle
back.
solved.
You might be right that, like, there's something else to do. And then, but there are other times I'm like, oh, wait, really was that simple? You need to connect the 4 stars to the Earth in order to form a star, like the one shown here. It looks like people are still finding inspiration in the stars. Yeah. Okay. Hey, thanks a bunch. I can finally go home and catch a few winks. Oh yeah, I don't remember. Beatrice from the inn was the one to find Jared's watch. You mentioned that already. Don't forget to ask her about it, okay? Okay, see you tomorrow. Yawn. Come, Luke. Let's go. A stuffed bear? I think Luke would like that. Alright, finally Luke has something in his room. Doesn't have a bed, but he has a teddy bear. Alright, I guess that's all we need to do here. I guess we gotta go back to, where the inn was. Which I guess is around, yeah, I think this is it. But there are a few more hint coins, including trash can there by the barrel on the right, the chimney of the inn itself here in the top left, and also the sign next to the inn. Crap, I went into the inn. Hello there, boys. Tuning in for the night already? Not quite. I heard word that you found a wristwatch out by the entrance to the park. Oh, that old thing doesn't belong to you, Professor? Oh, no, it's Jared's. Gerard, whatever. He dropped it today while wandering about town and asked me to help him find it. Why am I not surprised? That man sheds more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace. All right, then, here's that watch. You know, it figures that it belongs to Gerard. I was just thinking to myself, the professor is far too fashionable to wear this old thing. Thank you very much. I have good drip. Ah, yes, and just out of curiosity, you haven't seen Ramon about lately, have you? Ramon? That skinny man with the big purple lips? No, he hasn't come by today. But you know, for all his fancy clothing, I hear he's actually quite the layabout. He's probably off idling at the cafe. Why not go check for him there? I see. If that's the case, I'd like to go to the cafe right away. Are they open right now? Do you mind keeping the front door open a little longer? Hey, don't you worry, Professor. Another guest arrived to stay the night, and I'm setting up his room. Besides, my door's always open for a dashing gentleman such as yourself. Calm down, Patrice. Alright, hold on a minute. So, the other hint coin is... It's that sign to the right of the door. My bad. Okay. Alright, I guess that's that. So, and I don't think there's any puzzles in the inn or anything like that. So, let's go ahead and back to the plaza and let Gerard know that, you found your freaking watch, dude. Oh, so you found my watch, did you? But of course, a gentleman always helps those in distress. Speaking of which, we're still quite worried about Ramon's whereabouts and should we probably return to our search now. Yeah, St. Mystere is strange like that, despite its size. It can be quite challenging to find people. Sometimes it feels like running in a darn maze. Speaking of mazes, you ever heard of this one, Sonny? Don't give me a maze puzzle. But we really must be. Layton, we solved like 50 plus puzzles already. We can do another one on the run. This is gonna suck, probably. Well, maybe not. We'll see. A mysterious bandit is on the lam and trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. His entrance into this part of town is marked with an arrow. Wait, this is his entrance. Okay. This particular bandit follows peculiar creed and has vowed never to go backward or turn around. Okay. That is so stupid, but additionally, whenever he meets an intersection, he will always turn left or right. So no matter what, you just can't go straight through one. Now, as you can see from the map, this part of the town has multiple exits, which are labeled A through G. Of all the exits here, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? Like never, ever, ever. Okay, so as we know, he cannot go backwards, so I can't just go back here, and he can never, or turn around. So say I go here, I'm like, I'm going to go backward, so that's not going to work either. So everything he has to make intersection. So here, intersection, we'll make a left. Intersection, well, we have no other place to go, we'll turn right. Intersection, boop. So he can go, he can go to G. Let's say we want to try going to F. That works. Actually, let me do that again. Intersection, right, left, right. Now, he can do that. Okay. Can we make it to E? Yes, we can. So we got, it's either D, C, B, or A. I mean, he can go to A. So D, C, B. Oop. I already screwed myself up there. Well, he won't be able to get to D like that, but if I went this way instead... I don't think he's going to be able to go to B. I don't think so, anyway. Yeah, because, he has to cross one of the intersections, and okay, so that's not going to work that way. If we try some other method... Uh-oh. Does that technically work? Alright, hold on a minute. Damn minute. Not all of these are gonna work, so why the hell am I getting this one mixed up here? Oh wait, no, what did I do last time? No, there's an intersection right there. That's not gonna work. Right? Yeah, so I can't go that way. I'm almost certain it's B. Yeah, okay. Whew.
There we go.
I got really confused there. I'm like, I can make it that way, but I was like, I wasn't following the creed. As you can see from the diagram, if the bandit must turn every time he approaches an intersection, the way he can move through the town are set. As a result, no matter how he approaches B, he'll never be able to leave through there. I kind of want to learn more about the stupid creed he has, but okay. Our shop one, Sonny. You know, if you're looking for someone, you should ask about the inn or cafe. What cafe, though? Whatever. As you know, the inn is right by the entrance to the village. The cafe is right at the fork in the road just north of here. Oh, did I go there then? We've already searched the inn, but checking the cafe sounds like a good idea. We'll be sure to stop by. Well then, I'm off to bed. An old man needs his beauty rest. Thanks again for your help. Think nothing of it, sir. A cream rug. Well, I would kind of say that may go to Layton, but he already has a rug. Seems like Luke likes it. Alright. Alright, so that is it through there. Let's go north through the clock tower. They're kind of creepy. Girl, shouldn't you be going home or something? It's late. Either way, there are a few hint coins here as well. There should be a rock by a door. There it is on the right. There's also one of the windows has one. There it is, the one to the top. And there's also a sign all the way to the left here by the door. There's the other hint coin. Okay. I think we're all set there. Yeah, I just want to make sure, did I grab all the hint coins already? Because most of, if you guys see here, there's usually 3 hint coins in an area. But it looked like the plaza actually had 4. Now I actually think about it, so just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright. Talk to the cat and mouse again.
Professor, there's a cat here. Aw, here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Animals are very dear to you, are they not, Luke? Well, I have just a puzzle for you then. Alright, what do we got? Cats and mice. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? Is this not 100 as well? Or, no. Sometimes I go that route, like, oh, you know, it's that easy. That doesn't sound right. So, hold on. 5 cats can catch 5 mice, 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? I was asking how many cats. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, with that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? If 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes, wouldn't the same 5 cats be able to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? Like, the timing and the amount of mice are still kind of the same, right? I think? Anyway? Say we kind of, like, make that longer. Like, let's just say it's, like... let's say 5 cats can... 5 mice... in 5 minutes. Essentially, they'll catch 10 mice in 10 minutes. right. And it's kind of the same thing, like 15 and 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and 20 mice in 20 minutes, etc., etc. So, with that logic, I guess, you're still with catching 100 mice in 100 minutes is still going to be 5 cats. Yes. Okay.
How does this sound?
You've still got to sometimes be careful about the way that they interpret it or word these puzzles. 5 cats can catch... That is a whole bunch of mice. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If the mouse hunt continues another 5 minutes, you can expect a total of 10 mice to get caught. In other words, the same 5 cats catch 10 mice in 10 minutes, and 20 in 20 minutes, so on and so forth. Simply a matter of how long the 5 cats work. Teamwork. Wonderful job there, Luke. Alright. Actually, we got a couple of these paint scraps. Let me just go ahead and try putting them together a little bit. Another corner piece, it looks like. Don't know where it goes. Well, maybe. Now I'm kind of thinking this might be over here. Maybe not. Where the hell would this gonna go? Anyway. Wish I'd grab this one too. Do those even make sense together? They probably don't. I probably shouldn't even spend time trying to figure that out. I probably have all the pieces wrong, but hey, you know what? We're getting there. Oh wait, Luke does have a damn bed. When the hell did he get a bed? Why can't I remember that? I just love how round it is. He doesn't like. Who cares about the color? It's round. All right. So they're equal amount of things, except Luke has a teddy bear. We have a stool. I love how what a dump, dude. You have a place to sleep. Like, whatever. All right. Well, that was fun. Do you have something for us?
Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime, but I've got one more puzzle for you. You want to see it?
I guess. You're just waiting inside the clock tower to give us a puzzle 1,000 times. What on earth is this message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Blank is 1,000 times blank blank. I'm not gonna lie, my face looks like the character on the right, like, huh? To turn this strange message into a proper sentence, all you need to do is fill in the with a single letter of the alphabet. But what letter could it be? You'll need to use the same letter for all 3 m's. My face is still like the other guy, like, huh? A is 1,000 times AA. B is 1,000 times BB. S is 1,000 times SS. Or is this kind of like a math thing, like X? You know, because like solve for X. Turn a strange message into a proper sentence. All you need to do is fill in it with a single letter. So I guess what we kind of have to do is... It says 1,000 times. Like something equates 1,000 times whatever the 2 bundled letters are going to be. So I guess we got to figure out like what... In the alphabet, what single letter could be used as a... abbreviation. And honestly, the only thing that really comes to mind at the moment would be like units of measure. Like we use C, but like that's not centimeters. C. Oh wait, meters. M. Meter is 1,000 times mm. Millimeter. Wait. Yes, that's 1,000, right? Why did I think 100 times? No. That's 1,000, so... Yeah, it should be M. Ooh, M. Like, there you go. Yes. All right.
That should do it.
That wasn't too bad. I mean, if you really want to, you can take a guess 26 times, but I don't think any other letter really obviously would have fit there, so... Yeah, 1 meter really is equal to 1,000 millimeters. Mm. There you go.
How'd you like my puzzle? Pretty fun, right? You did such a good job, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I heard that there's a man-eating monster in the tower, and that's why everyone stays away. I'm not silly enough to think there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous. So be careful in there, mister.
A bookcase? That sounds like Layton would like it. Oh, but I guess not. Now see, with the retro retrievement pop-ups there, it kind of already tells you if you did it right or not because it'll show up. Why wouldn't that be something for Layton, though? That's interesting. Let's check that out, though. Well, it's a bit smaller than the one I have at home. Wow, Layton, really? It's like this bookshelf isn't as big as the one I already got.
Goody, a bookshelf. I was just thinking about how much I wanted one.
Wow. Okay. Wait a minute. Do they... I just thought about this right now. Do they live together? Like, what is the relationship between Layton and Luke? Like, I know, like, oh, he's Layton's assistant and all that, but... Are you like his legal guardian too? I kind of need an answer to that, but whatever. All right, we're done here with the clock tower. We got a few more hint coins here. Should be one by the door. There it is. Kind of like this rock, dirt, whatever right here. Should be one by the window up here in the top right. There it is. And also the window to the left. Somewhere. No? One of these windows. There it is. All the way there to the left. Okay. You're the guy who's always blocking my way, apparently. Hey, out looking for Ramon, are you? Yep, you're definitely looking for Ramon. So, you still haven't found the guy, huh? Listen, streets here are dangerous at night. Crazy dangerous. You can't go running all over town with a kid. Because that's dangerous. Crazy dangerous. Yeah, I know. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to punish you or poor judgment with the puzzle. Oh my god. How terrible. Well, you'll solve it, yeah? Of course. Once again, like I have a damn choice. OTTF? Oh, I don't know. Here you have a set of small paper cards. On each card is a single letter, but one of the cards is missing its letter. What letter belongs on the blank card? So OTTF, huh? And then SSENT. I'm going to make the assumption that this is a anagram. I think that's the word. Where like you can just mix up the letters and I think that's right? Right? Yeah, like that's what it's called, anagram. Like say, what's a good example? I just keep thinking about The Simpsons. Like, there's one they're trying to solve, like, the mystery of, like, who the chosen child is, and ends up being, like, oh, it's Maggie. Or, like, Lisa thought it was her. Like, Lisa's a star child, and they redo it again. They're like, no, it's actually Maggie, idiot. I'm like, what the hell type of anagram is that? No, that's not... Is it called... You know what? I'll shut up. I'm probably wrong. Either way. So, maybe not. Is it like an abbreviation? OTTF SSENT. Like it's trying to spell a word, which I can't think of any word right now that would fit any of these letters. I was gonna say like front. Like is it like an R or something? I was like, no, we're still missing like. front tent? No, that doesn't even make any damn sense. We just have, like, it's... A set of small paper cards. And there's 10 of them. OTTF. They must stand for something then. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I got it. 1, 2. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this should be a 5. I mean, damn it should be an F. That's the only other thing I can think of that would make any type of sense. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Alright, they've been throwing some okay puzzles at us. Like, nothing like,
Every
oh my god, I'm
puzzle
getting
has
stuck
an
too
answer.
bad on, so... Good. That's right. The letters written on the paper correspond to the first letter in the numbers 1 through 10. Okay.
Well, it looks like you solved it all right. Of course, we all knew a brainiac like you would solve it. If you're looking for the cafe, it's right there. But it's way past that kid's bedtime, you know? Way past.
Shut up.
Besides, the tower could start making noise again anytime, yeah? Trust me on this one, Professor. Get back to the inn, yeah? Yeah, get back to the inn.
A bureau. Now, Layton, are you going to be happy with this at least? He is. Okay. I was about to say, like, dude, I didn't like the bookshelf. And I grant the bureau is different, but still. All right. So this is the cafe that we weren't able to get into apparently earlier. Hey, what'd you find? There you go. I was like, I know you found something there. So we've got right there on the chair. There's also a blue picture frame we see there kind of on the top that has another one. And then there should be one somewhere on the left-hand side. Maybe? Maybe not? Crap.
Ooh, fancy meeting you here. I've got a doozy to puzzle right now. It's harder to crack than a coconut. Who knows? It might even have something to do with the case you're investigating right now. So what do you say? Help a fellow detective out, will you, brother? It's all very interesting, but I do believe there's been a mistake here. I'm no detective, you see. Say no more. Undercover and all that, then yes? Very well, but I know a fellow sleuth when I see one. Us being in the same trade and all, I suppose it couldn't hurt if I let you have a look at this puzzle.
We say just take a look, but you're going to make us actually solve the damn thing. The town barbers. Oh, it's only 10, though. Oh my god. Okay. A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there only gets a haircut by one of these 2 stylists. Looking at these 2 fine gentlemen, which one should you go to for a haircut? Now, when they present things like this, it's like, oh, well, the obvious, it would be B, right? But then somehow that's how they trick you into, say, well, no, you know, it's obviously going to be the one that's not look right. So I'm fairly certain it's A, but I'm just trying to wonder, why would it be A? A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there gets a haircut by one of these 2 stylists. Oh, I think I just got it. They tell you, literally, there's only 2 barbers in the whole town. And, like, there's no other town, so everybody has to get their haircut by one of these 2 people. That includes the barbers themselves. So for the love of God, do not get your hair cut by B because he totally jacked up A's haircut. Wow.
Luke, here's
Okay,
my
that
answer.
one's pretty good.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. Everyone in the village gets their hair cut by one of these two barbers. That includes the two barbers themselves, because people don't usually cut their own hair, although I'm sure they could. The stylist of the butcher to haircut is probably the more skilled of the two. Yeah, I can... Buddy, I think it might be better if you literally did just do it by yourself. You'll look in the mirror, but... Okay, there you go.
Oh, you've done it! You solved that monster of a riddle. Simply astounding. Even I couldn't do it. Oh, it wasn't that difficult. But on a more important subject, have you heard word from Ramon lately? What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? All right, then here's a gem of a tip. Go visit Granny Riddleton's shack. That's all I can say. My detective's instinct tells me that another case is developing as we speak. I must take my leave now, but perhaps I'll see you again tomorrow.
Shut up, dude. Well, he's gone. Well, no, I mean, the puzzle's done. There should be another Hank coin around here. I just don't know where. There you go. They just said, like, by the left, and I'm like, okay, so that... See, that's how you're usually supposed to find Hank coins, by clicking the ever-living hell out of everything, but I tried, you know, cutting that down a little bit, but sometimes it's still gonna happen. Anyway, time to talk to this fun-looking gentleman.
Oh there, I've never seen your mug in here before. What'll it be, pal?
Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter.
Huh, not here for the special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know?
No one has seen or heard from Ramon, the servant at Reinhold Manor, since this afternoon. We've looked about everywhere, to no avail. It's like he just vanished from St. Mystere. While talking with a crouton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who is said to lurk around the village. Do you by chance know anything about such an individual?
An old man? Oh, right, that old rumor.
So you have heard of him before. If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us.
You're not from me, are you? Well, the thing is, I can't have you spreading crazy rumors about St. Mystere in the outside world, now can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Whoa, I've seen you solve 30 puzzles.
So that was gonna be our, like, you know, gatekeeping scenario there. Solve 30 or plus puzzles.
Alright then, here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears up and down that he saw a strange old geezer skidding around town. The fellow I know is Prosciutto.
What? Like the food, or? I'm probably saying that wrong.
He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a Wolverine.
Do you know where we might find this, I guess, Prosciutto?
Can't say for sure, but at this hour, well, he's probably at home snacking on something. His house is on the road that winds up north from here. Why don't you go and pay that walking icebox a visit?
Alright, I guess we can definitely do so. But there is a hidden puzzle. There on the bottom right. Professor, there's a puzzle hidden over here. Puzzle 106. How many glasses? On the top row of the picture shown below, you have 3 cups of juice followed by 3 empty cups. Yes, we see that. Your objective is to change things around so that the cups are arranged as shown in the bottom row of the picture. Assuming you can only move 1 cup at a time, and that all rearrangement has to be done by hand, how many cups will you have to pick up? I feel like you're trying to trick me again. Assuming you can only move 1 cup at a time and that all rearrangements have to be done by hand, how many cups will you have to pick up? The thing is like, yeah, it's like, can I draw on this? Yes. the thing is like, oh, like, it, like, how best way to, like, you, like, grab this and move that around. Actually, wait a minute. Is that still gonna make any damn sense? Can't you just... Assume you can only pick up one cup at a time. Why can't you just pick up the one cup and just flip it with this one? Is that considered 2 cups, or is it considered 1? I'm a little bit iffy how they want me to go about this. How many cups will you have to pick up? It seems too easy to say. I mean, I'm picking up 1 to exchange for another. So I guess in essence it is 2 cups, but why do I feel like there is a trick to this? Just like every other damn puzzle there is. Oh god, hold on a minute. It doesn't say anything about how much liquid has to be in each one now, does it? Can't I technically just pick up this one, literally pour it in here to have some liquid to match the bottom picture, and... Or no! I'm thinking about it idiotically too. Like, it does... I can literally just pick up this one and transfer the liquid into here, boom, we're done. And it'll still match the one on the bottom. So I do only have to pick up 1. Oh, man, okay.
How does this
It
sound?
kind of reminds me of the match puzzle a little bit, where it's like, which one do you gotta light? It's like,
Layton's
the match
apprentice
first?
saves the day.
It's not exactly that, but like I'm kind of thinking like the way of thinking a little bit. Pour the contents of the second cup into the fourth cup and then return it to the original position as shown above. This way, the task set before you can be completed in one move. Yeah, okay. It's not like literally rearranging them, period. Easy. Let's go find more puzzles. Alright. So, with that being said and done, I think we are done here. Where am I on time? We got a little bit more. Alright. So we're done with the cafe. And we're done here, so let's head off to the north. We've got a couple people here. Alright. You are so creepy, Agnes. I just gotta tell you that.
My, aren't the two of you up late playing detective? If you like solving mysteries so much, do me a favor and help me with a puzzle, would you?
Puzzle 53, Fish Thief. When you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up your fish dinner. You bastards! The 3 brothers near the scene of this dastardly crime have this to say. Oh god, it's one of those things like who's lying and what. Me? Oh yeah, I ate it. It was good too. B, I saw A eat that fish right up. C, B and I didn't eat that fish. One of these 3 brothers is lying to you, but which one is it? So once again, it's one of those things where it's like, you have to try pitting each thing, each statement against somebody else, right? So, so like, hey, like, I ate it, huh? It was good too. Well, if he was lying, then he didn't eat it. And then B, yeah, I saw A eat that fish right up. Well, if he's lying, then A didn't eat it. But then C, B and I didn't eat that fish. If he's lying, then that means that he himself and then B didn't eat it. But wait a minute. I guess we're going back to A and B. If we're making the assumption once again that A was lying, that means that he did eat it. But going back to C, B and I didn't eat that fish. So maybe I think we gotta take a look at this again. Like in a sense, it says when you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up your fish dinner. What's this say that only if it's a pretty damn big fish? I mean, look, that plate is literally as big as the three brothers standing side by side. Once again, I know that's not part of the logic, but if we kind of think about that, it could mean that more than one person probably ate this. So I guess even with that being said and done, if C says B and I didn't eat that fish, then he might be lying and saying that I didn't eat it. But he might be telling the truth about B, though. Although, yeah, because if A really did, yeah, and that all makes sense now. Let's assume they're actually not lying. Say A's like, oh yeah, I did eat it. And if he joined C in eating it instead of B, then that would make B the liar, because B would then say, yeah, I saw it eat that fish right up. Which means he saw A eat it with C. At this point, I'm just kind of yelling numbers, or excuse me, letters at this point. So who is lying is actually C. Because it wasn't B and I, it was A and I. Okay, that one I was kind of... Sometimes you just gotta talk about it. You know, a good way to kind of to bring this up is this is especially more pertinent, I guess, in like software development, but you can use it in a lot of things. But I call it the rubber ducky method, where you literally talk your problem out to something like a rubber duck, and by talking it out, you kind of begin inadvertently trying to solve it. You know, sometimes that's all it really is like you just speak it out loud, and it's like, oh, wait, and then it just kind of keeps going from there. Kind of the same what happened here. The liar here is C. A and C split your dinner and each ate half. The answer becomes clear when you realize that if A is lying, B must be lying as well. Same thing happens when you assume that B is the liar. Therefore, the only other possible answer is that C is lying, a scenario that only works if C actually did eat some of the fish. Well, you took care of that one in a hurry, didn't you? Anyhow, I thought you were just another well-dressed city slicker. Heh, you showed me. Now you're just realizing that? How many puzzles of yours did I solve? Well, I believe one good turn deserves another, so why not let me take a look at your fortune? Oh, this isn't good. I see a series of inconspicuous. No, that's not even where I'm trying. Oh yeah, inconspicuous. Dear God, why the hell was like word form in my mouth? Events daring your stay here in St. Mystere. Watch your step. Thank you. A TV. I think Luke would like that. There you go. Yeah, Layton doesn't seem like a TV person. He might, but I still at the same time don't really see him doing so. Oh, I gotta find those hint coins. There's one in the pot here to the right. There's also one by this inside his box, and also the barrel here to the left. Awesome. All right. What do you got for me?
It must be a drag having to keep up your investigation all through the night. How about a puzzle break to take the edge off? I've got just a puzzle for a night like this.
Puzzle 54. Monster! 20 picarats. Oh no! Oh. This puzzle actually looks familiar, because I remember the visual style of this. Oh no, the town is in grave peril. As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on St. Mystere. Ward off the beast by stabbing in the eye, and for goodness sake, hurry! Oh my god. This was a funky one, because, like, it's a, you can't, like, really, at least in my opinion, didn't, like, really inadvertently see it at first. And you automatically think of the, you see, like, something kind of lurking there in the bottom, but, that's not it. It's, oh my god. I know this one was a little... And it's not one of the houses. I remember that it's not the houses. It looks like it could be, right? Because it's like, oh, look, they have like a mouth shape, whatever, but it's not it. Like, everything kind of looks fine. The set of eyes on the bottom, I think, was a red herring. What the hell was it, though? I can't draw it either. I think I do remember what it is now. Yeah, I'm literally turning my head. It's, you guys remember that painting puzzle that we had? Like, oh, there's a painting within a painting. How the hell could it be? Like, what is it exactly? It was based, like, on a silhouette. That's exactly what's happening here. If you take a look at the night sky and you see how it's kind of outlined with the houses and the trees and like that, it's kind of like a big wolf. And like you kind of see its mouth a little bit there to the left, like about to gobble up something. In that sense, its eye would actually be the moon, right there. I'm almost positive that's what this is. Yes, okay. Yeah, that one...
Well, here's my guess.
That one I definitely just remember just because of the visual style of the puzzle.
Layton's apprentice saves
If I
the day.
didn't, though, that might have taken me a little bit of some time, though. I definitely could see people automatically trying to hit the one on the bottom. It seems a fiend was hiding in the night sky. You certainly gave it a what for. Which, with that also being said, I know, like, as I'm recording this, it's beginning of October, and typically each October I try streaming a bunch of scary games. I did not do that this time around. I don't know if I even will. But I had plans for it, and one of the games I wanted to play was Look Outside. It was an RPG Maker game, came out this year, and it's very eldritch horror. So, there's something about it that's like, oh, okay, this is really interesting. And kind of the idea is like, it says look outside, but the thing is, if you do look outside, you start becoming, like, infected with God knows what. It just kind of reminds me of something like this. Anyway. You sure devoured that puzzle? Seeing as it's getting late, I should warn you both about the kidnapper that's been sneaking around town. Make sure you don't get snatched up walking around St. Mystere. That'd be a great A shame. Okay. Alright, so that takes care of that. I don't know if there's anything else here, so let's move. Of course, this guy's always pissed off, but what's new there? We got a couple new coins here. Steps on the right have a coin. Chimney should have one. One of the chimneys. Oh, there you go. The one on the right. And somewhere on the left. I promise you, somewhere on the left. There it is. Like all the way to the left. Alright. He's mad. What do you want? Ugh! I can't sleep because of that stupid puzzle. I've been tossing and turning for hours. I'm gonna lose it for real. This time if I don't figure it out. Gar. You're always mad, aren't you? At least it's not Lucy, is it? The other girl is not laughing at him this time. Find a star. A star the same shape and size as the one shown on the right is hidden somewhere in this picture. Trace its outline below. God, and I remember this one too, but for the life of me... Oh, God, it's gonna hurt my damn eyes looking at this, actually. it's by one of the corners, and I'm like, oh, that, duh, you know, but trying to think, was it in the bottom, or... That's definitely not it. I may have just seen it. I think. It's like I see it at the same time. Ooh, that's not a very good drawing of it. But I'm almost positive this is it. Maybe if I actually like draw out the... I'm not sure how far do I go for that. I think that's maybe what was screwing me up, is I wasn't going far enough on the one on the right. I'm fairly certain that's it.
I think I've got it.
Did I get that one? Okay. I think the game was like, hey, you kind of drew that stupidly, but okay. Doesn't spotting a star earn you a free wish? Does it?
Hey, why don't you go and tell me the answer? I've been thinking up for an answer for days now. Now you just go and ruin it. Thanks a lot, you jerk.
Thanks a lot. Okay, find a star. Blah blah blah. That's all. We're done. We're done here. And there's really nothing here besides some hint coins. So there's one on the right side of the sidewalk. Some right, yeah, literally in the middle of the screen right there. And there should be a crack in the wall here on the left. There you go. And this is actually Prosciutto's house, I guess. All right. It looks like there are a couple hint coins here too. And my God, he is hungry. Should be one underneath the table here on the right. There should be a book around here that has it. There you go, on the bottom left. And somewhere by the bookshelves. There you go. Okay. There is a hidden puzzle here, and it's the hanging meat here right above Prosciutto.
Look, it's a hidden puzzle.
Tetrahedron trial. It's only 10 pick rats, but that kind of worries me. The image below is of a tetrahedron that has been disassembled so that each of its 4 faces lie flat. Which of the triangles should you insert in place of the so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and blue lines continue unbroken from one face to the next? I don't imagine this would be too difficult. Although, well, it's definitely not A. That's like, with the angle this... I can't draw anything. Maybe I should show the cursor later on. Well, we'll see. Either way, but like A, there's no way that you can place that... Is there? Hold on a minute. Which of triangles should you insert so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and blue lines continue unbroken? Unbroken. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be straight. It just means it has to like connect nicely. Either way, I don't think there's any correct way to place A to showcase that, especially with that blue line. B. If you maybe invert it, maybe? but I don't think the top red line is going to work. C. C actually may work if it wasn't, because once again, it's not a matter of it being a straight line. It's more so of like, is it going to be connected? The blue line, it looks like it is going to be just in that spot where it can continue to the right. And then with the red lines, it should equal up with the red line on top going straight down diagonally. And then the other red line, though, on the bottom left, I think it would take a sharp right up, like diagonally up. So C looks like it might be the answer, but I want to see if I can do what I can do with D, though. Once again, I think it's the issue with the blue line. Doesn't seem like it's going to match up anywhere. So I think it's C. And it is.
How does this sound?
Yeah, this is definitely better if I can visually see it. Yeah, three-dimensional visualization is crucial to solving this puzzle. Three-dimensional visualization? But yeah, see, like, okay, that's how I was getting a little bit confused. It's like, they connect. They're not broken. They connect, though. That makes sense now. Okay.
Done. Let's go find more puzzles.
Let's finally talk to Prosciutto here, see if he knows anything.
Hey, what do you want? Start drawing so I can get back to dinner.
I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about town. Can I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw?
Oh, okay. Chomp num 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 num. I thought it was something like 4 days ago. I was on the way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old guy with a huge sack. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted. I was like, man, look at that Gramps Buster move. I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people. If you gotta be out at night, watch yourself, you hear?
Interesting.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all we needed.
Oh gosh, sorry, Professor. It's not that the investigation's boring me or anything. I'm just a little sleepy.
It's gotten late. Let's report our findings to everyone at the mansion and wrap things up for the day.
Oh my god, Professor, look over there! Oh my gosh, is that Ramon?
Luke! Sir, hold it there!
Right behind you.
My word.
Honestly, Luke, Layton, you guys have no excuse. You guys are both obviously very fit. And you guys couldn't catch up with an older man with a big-ass sack that had a whole-ass other person in there. And you still couldn't keep up, huh?
Oh no, we've lost him.
Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it. That was Ramon.
Does that mean that the kidnapper killed Ramon too? Oh, Gugu!
Steady there, Luke. I think we'd do well to return to the site of Ramon's abduction. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see?
Right. Lead on, Professor.
Mysterious rumbling was added to the list of mysteries.
We need to go sweep the site of Ramon's abduction for clues.
You're absolutely right, Professor. Professor, look at this!
That's the second one we've seen now, isn't it?
This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor.
Do you think it might help us find who's responsible for both crimes?
Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come, Luke. Back to the manor.
And finally, with that all being said and done, that is the end of Chapter 4. And that is definitely going to be the end of this episode because it went on a little longer than I like. But until we get, into full control, I'll save it and then end it off. After witnessing Ramon's abduction, the professor and Luke return to the manor to report their findings.
We have urgent news. Ramon has been abducted. What? Who? How? I must inform Madam at once. Madam, something terrible has happened.
So are you saying that Ramon has also been involved in some kind of foul play?
No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post-haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the town up into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being abducted in town. I'm afraid you may have a serial murder case on your hands. We must rally the people of St. Mystere and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize the search first thing in the morning. We've no time to debate whether or not to take wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be... Everyone, your attention, please!
Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it?
My sincerest apologies, madam, but it's Ramon. He's returned. Returned? But...
Yes, after the Professor Odd and Russell with this, I went to the market to do some shopping. Why do you ask?
Just what is going on here? There you have it, Layton. Now, will you finally leave the detective work up to the detective?
But we saw it! We saw it happen right before our eyes! Ramon, don't you remember any of this?
That's enough, Luke.
But... no, he was...
I must apologize, Inspector Chemley. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we could all use a little rest. Yeah, I certainly agree. Last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, good night to you all then.
Something's fishy. 100%. But either way, we'll figure all that out. Well, maybe next episode. We'll see. But we do have a few number of paint scraps here. That's not a... It is a border piece. I feel it has to be somewhere on top, though. Hopefully. Also have this. That's either here somewhere on the left or maybe the right. I feel like we're kinda-ish maybe putting this together a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. I feel like that... No, that's not gonna fit in. And another border piece. Maybe here. Hey, that looks like it's kind of fitting in a little nicely. Can't really... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't think that all works. Or does this piece work? I'm a little bit iffy. That piece doesn't work, right? This one right here. Either way, I mean, I think we're getting there. But obviously, so hey, I'm gonna put you back. Get back up there. We'll obviously keep messing around with this until we figure out something. So, and oh yeah, but there's new. What's new here? Well, needs work. I mean, they're both equally happy. Although, technically, Luke has a little bit more than Layton there, but whatever. And we have all the gizmos. Good number of mysteries still, including the abductions and the rumbling tower, but we're figuring those out. And just get rid of the journal entries. Oh my god, so much here. I could be reading all this, but frankly, if you guys want to, just pause the video on each one. I don't think they actually tell us when a journal gets updated, honestly. Not to my knowledge, anyway. But if you guys want more of the lore, there you go. I may read these. If the other games in the series have something similar, I may read them at that point. Once again, I'm more lenient here because I've played this already. I can't even tell you how long ago it was. And I just kind of noticed there. Look at the crown that he has on there, Layton on top right there of the hint coins. Wow. Okay then. It says we found 64 puzzles. I think it's because it's considering the two with the puzzles. Yeah, right here, diamond and flag, and I guess I looked up the next one too. Or I looked at it, the next die there. So once again, I don't know if I'll do that as a main entry into this series. Will be a bonus video. I'll see. Either way, that's definitely going to be it for me today. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll, I guess, start Chapter 5, or let's get in, kind of get into it, and take things from there. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for Let's Play Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.